I see a lot of people who were brought up Christian but not practicing. My family, especially my nan, was very practicing. I went to Sunday school as a child, and even when I started to have doubts, she suggested I go to Bible study classes and ask questions there. However, I found many people didn't really know their books or the history of them. I read the other books such as the Book of Enoch, which wasn't canonized by the Romans, and was fascinated by the Dead Sea Scrolls, but the more I read, the more it didn't make sense, so I became an atheist. Reading books by Richard Dawkins and posting anti-religious messages. I assumed Islam was the same. Then after flying to Jordan with an American friend, she explained one evening she was Christian and had become Muslim, that she too had felt the same about Christianity. I remember thinking she was crazy. Who would become Muslim? As I had gotten older, I realized I believed in a God, but I didn't like any of the major religions. So when my friend told me to watch Ahmed Didat, I thought, okay, but I don't need a religion. I'm a good person and I believe in God. Isn't that enough? Slowly, as I began to learn, I realized I had been looking at everything as an atheist wrong. I had been asking, why does God need us? Instead, I started to ask, why do we need God? As soon as I started to ask that question, I realized why we needed Islam, why we need to pray 5 times a day, and why we need rules that help us function as a society. I tried to find faults in Islam, but every time I found a question, I found the answer, until it got to the point where I couldn't deny it anymore, else I was a hypocrite. It scared me that people might think, how can you grow from being atheist to Muslim? But I knew I had to do it for myself. Even if it looked crazy to others, I took my Shahada myself to begin with, and then took a second one at my local Islamic center. I was traveling and didn't have time to arrange to see them, but I knew I was ready, so did it myself with YouTube.